Oh man, so boy, it's crazy. Like, we hear these stories over and over again, especially from people that came up in the music industry before 2010. Anything before 2010, we hear this over and over and over again, dog. But Jon B, classic 90s R&B singer, made some great songs. He was that dude that you did not know he was white until you actually seen the music video or the album cover, because that dude could sing, man. Had a great career, for sure. But he was on the JBP, and his comment actually sparked Babyface to come out and say something to clear some things up. So let's see what caused Babyface to, come from his chill mood to come and address these dudes.
But it's 25, 26 years later, and I still haven't been paid a check for my records. You know what I'm saying?
I know. So Babyface was big red. I told
we gotta work some things out.
Wait, you ain't been paid a check from one record?
From any of my records.
Oh, now let's get
what?
it. Yeah.
Jon B, shut up, man.
Nah.
Jon B.
No, they still have to
Jon B,
pay.
I will walk out of this room.
No,
why do you think he lying?
They still have to pay.
That sounds believable.
Every record?
That sounds believable.
Every record, bro.
Nah, there's some type of check.
No, I get checks because I do shows, but I don't get paid for my records.
Okay, now Babyface actually commented on a blog's page and said, "I find it really saddening that Jon would let someone run with this false narrative. Just gonna say that Jon was never signed to me personally or my label. All I did was write songs and I try to help." All right, so that's already something that's telling right there. So one thing that happens with a lot of these artists is that they have a lot of people's hands in the pot, especially R&B singers. This is the reason, if anyone's wondering why R&B isn't as popping nowadays. It's because it costs a lot of money for an R&B record to work. A lot of it. So most of the only R&B artists that are popping today, they write a lot of their records. Most of it, the majority. SZA writes the majority of her records. Summer Walker writes the majority of her records. So their production style is very similar to rap. It doesn't cost a lot of money to make. But back in the days when it came to R&B artists, all you had to do was look decent and have a good voice. At that point, they'll figure out a way to market you and make the best songs for you and then go from that point. So from that point, you ain't own a lot of the actual songs because other people were writing them. I'm sure Babyface gets paid for the music. And I'm saying that to say I don't know exactly how much of the music that Jon B was actually writing, but a lot of artists are just performing songs. That's why you get paid mostly off your performances, my gosh, shoot. But once again, I don't know the specifics of Jon B's situation. But whatever his situation may be, I hope he gets some clarity and get it figured out. And if he is owed some money, I hope he get that. Even if you don't write your songs, there is a way to be able to get royalties and publishing regardless, even if you don't write the songs. Now, the percentage of how much that you receive depends on your leverage. And if these songs were made at the beginning of his career, then it's a great chance that his contract wasn't favorable to him. He may have some crazy splits as far as how much he should receive, and he may be in the red, especially back then. Think about it like this. He says he never received any money from his songs, so he only could do shows. Pre-social media, it was hard for artists to go ahead and handle their touring and everything on their own like they could do it nowadays. So for him to be able to have some cash, it's a great chance that he leaned on his label a lot. So he probably got a nice size advance and probably kept getting advances and was living off the advances. And then when he go on tour, then he go ahead and rake in that money right there. But when you get those advances, that makes you go more and more in the red. And the label could go ahead and tell you anything to create some type of expenses and stuff and keep you in the red. And then you never see any money off of your music because they keep saying, well, you still owe us this X, Y, and Z. I would think that at this point in time day that Jon B, he has some classic records that he made up the money, I would think. But once again, I hope he gets it figured out. I'm trying to give you guys some perspective on how this could possibly happen. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I'm gonna end this video right here though. This video right here is sponsored by SLOB to GAWD. If you're someone like me who let themselves go and made all the excuses in the world, like say for instance, my favorite thing to say was, I'm busy chasing the bag. Whole time my belly looking like I'm hiding the goddamn bag, man. Listen, I stopped making all the excuses and locked in using the SLOB to GAWD weight shedding program, and I've officially, as of today, dropped down to 241 pounds. All the way from 274 pounds, man. I was almost a big 300. I started this journey on September 28th, and so you can see I'm not capping. This is my iPhone own move rings on the screen. Join the movement, grab you some merch. It comes with the workout plan so you can follow along, as well as the meal plan that I've referenced for nutrition. Just visit the website by clicking the link in the bio or the pinned comment. Also, everyone follow me on Instagram or TikTok at SLOB2GAWD, and I'll be posting daily updates and tips. And if you have any questions about this program, any questions, DM me right now, and I promise I'll respond to you as soon as I can. Don't be nervous, join the family. Let's unlock our potential and go from SLOB to GAWD.